Howdy gamers, how you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I would like to apologize about not having videos the last couple of days. I was originally intending to do stuff for Classic WoW, and I had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not really looking to give excuses. For sure it was a big lack of motivation, and I could have done better. So, expect daily uploads, hopefully. I should get back to normal now, and I apologize. However, before I get into this too, I'd like to explain that I'm now streaming over on twitch.tv/JesterJones. I'm streaming Classic WoW. I was actually intending to start to upload Twitch highlights from Classic WoW over to this channel, but they were fucking atrocious. I was trying to edit down my last VOD for like 2 hours, and I couldn't make it funny. And then kind of like 2 hours in, I realized, after editing, where I'm like, oh, this is why no one does highlights of Classic WoW, and it's because this game is boring as shit. To watch. I love playing it, but like, you can't edit down highlights because none of it's funny or entertaining. I love the game, there's an audience for it, it's just you can't fucking highlight it because nothing interesting happens. You're just killing boars. I killed boars for fucking an hour and a half, not even fucking joking. I swear to God I had to watch an hour and a half of footage of me fucking punching boars. However, that aside, I apologize, a little update before I get into this video. I am going to start doing commentary stuff. I'm not going to start doing highlights for Classic WoW. That's actually maybe what I was going to try to do, but after editing, I'm like, alright, this ain't going to fucking work. So, today I want to talk about why I voted for Trump in 2016. Now, I would like to go actually a bit before 2016 and talk about my childhood. So, I was in debate. And when I was younger, I didn't take it that competitively, it was just enjoyable. I was also the only person in my entire school in my debate team. I actually was in the drama class, but whatever. And so, all growing up, I loved politics. I adored it. I liked watching the debates ever since I was a little kid, and I loved getting involved in politics. I liked to... My father was involved in politics too, so we'd volunteer and do stuff, and generally it was something I can look back on I was pretty happy about. However, I never took it this incredibly serious thing. I had a lot of fun doing it, and that's always what politics was to me. It was this kind of lighthearted thing to enjoy and shit talk and make jokes about, but still I enjoyed it a lot. And then, so... I was very happy when I turned 18 because I was able to vote for the first time. I realized that it's probably not even worth going out and voting. Your vote means almost nothing. So... it's really only if you care a lot and you think it's like something you'd enjoy doing. I don't think you should have a moral obligation to go vote. Regardless, though, I went because that's something I wanted to do, and I went to go vote for Trump. So I should say, so much as I loved politics, I didn't vote for Trump because I actually believed in what he said. I think me and 99% of the rest of the American population thought there was absolutely no fucking chance he would have became president. I'm not even here to make political statements about why Trump should or should not be president. I'll get into that in a second. But I loved how lighthearted a lot of politics was. And yeah, it was really serious, and it was like this old guard, and people took it probably way too serious most of the time. But regardless, there was still open for civil discussion. And I did not vote for Trump because of a really good reason at all. I voted for Trump because I had a Mexican friend, and I wanted to send him a Snapchat of me voting for Trump. And I also wanted to be able to tell years down the line, like, you remember 2016 when this absolute fucking lunatic, remember the 2016 race? Remember that fucking shit? I voted for Trump because I didn't think he'd actually win. And I wanted to be able to tell people I voted for Trump in 2016 just to fuck with my Mexican buddy. And then he ended up fucking winning. My meme candidate ended up fucking winning. And I think about 2016 and partway through the race, primarily when it was almost exclusively Trump and Hillary in the race, it started to become incredibly toxic, right? I think politics had this insane shift in what it was, specifically the presidential race. I don't think... And then it's became such an emphasis that the rest of politics in turn has almost became about the presidential race. I think even before 2016 there was a far too aggressive a focus on how important the president is. Like, yes, he's probably the single most important person in politics, but if you compare the power of the president to the power of every single other person combined, it's actually insanely minuscule. In fact, a Democratic-controlled House or Congress can actually itself be more influential than the president. There's so many checks and balances that if they want to pass any legislation as a president, that they need to have a million other things also going for them. But regardless, I think our entire focus as a nation with politics has entirely been about our president. And I was talking about earlier about how there's lighthearted, and I can joke around with even random people in public about politics if I knew they were talking about it. And I used to be something you'd approach someone to talk about a lot of the times. It's not even that anymore. It's actually fucking crazy. If you try to talk to someone about politics, I swear to God, it almost turns into a fist fight. Like, it's fucking insane. People get so pissed about politics, and that in turn has absolutely killed my enjoyment. It's gone. Like, you can't have a civil, calm conversation about politics anymore with fucking anyone. Unless the only time you'll have a conversation, usually that isn't yelling, is when you're in an echo chamber only confirming your own beliefs by someone who fucking agrees with you, right? Even then, a lot of times that ends up, you're just agreeing on your hatred for whoever fucking disagrees with you guys. It honestly makes me very sad. Now, I definitely think that politics needed change, but however much red tape politicians had to go through, and that there's these well-defined process must always go through, and that we were really just continuing to do the same thing, we're stealing, whatever, we've got problems that aren't being resolved, that there's probably going to need to be some sort of massive change, right? And I think that's why people like Trump or Bernie are so appealing to so many people, is they really want to, like, punch it in the gut, and I think that's fine. That's not even what I'm critiquing. I'm not critiquing his politics on his economics or domestic or foreign affairs. It's not anything critiquing the actual legislation that's trying to be passed. It's simply politics itself and people surrounding it. Because it isn't Trump's fault he's president. As weird as that sounds, it's the people who voted for him, right? So I'm in fault to take blame for this massive toxicity that now is fucking politics. Right? If people didn't fucking vote for him, he wouldn't have been president. And I have a lot of buddies that try to convince me otherwise, but I don't buy into the whole tinfoil hat corruption shit, right? I legitimately think Trump became president because he won the race, even if he didn't get majority vote. And I recommend checking out my Discord if you haven't already, but on my Discord, right, I think politics, if we were in what we are in right now, would be such a fun thing to fucking joke about random people with and shit on, right? But even in my Discord, where if you're trying to argue with someone, you're almost always taking the bait. The only thing I've seen genuine arguments with in my Discord is politics. And it's crazy. You can't even joke about it. If you joke about it, someone's going to get pissed and try to argue with you, right? Someone will be joking about politics in my Discord in between someone spamming Shaq with a pizza. It's fucking insane. I don't get it. But regardless, I think I've said what I wanted to say. I'm also aware that in my videos, I do this kind of thing. That's actually a weird verbal, I don't know what to call it, a weird verbal thing I've been doing. I've been trying to edit it out, but, I'm sorry. Yeah, but overall, I'm gonna try to relax on the jump cuts a little bit, and I tried to practice my speech a little bit, so hopefully this video was more free flow, and I have to use less jump cuts to make up for weird, burping, or like that, or I have to pause for a second because of acid reflux. I'm trying to improve my speech, so hopefully these videos will be better. Also, expect more commentary stuff in the future. I'm not doing gameplay stuff. I think I've tried everything, so we're sticking to commentary. I like doing this, and I can't get gameplay shit to work. But thank you, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.